G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be going through the team building guide for our newest exchange character, and that is the Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and the Super Saiyan 2 Kale. So before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do team building guides for all the new units and easy A's that drop. So starting off, look at the details, and I'm not going to go through them all, but you can see we have a bunch of teams here, and that's definitely the best part of having these exchange units. They're on a million teams. As for the links, we've got Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So a few really common links in there, and you'll see why that may be a familiar link set. And it's because it's the exact same as the AGL Kale and Caulifla. So if their Easy A had been a bit better, this would have been a pretty good little combo to run. But unfortunately, they're not too crazy. Also worth mentioning that the link set does not change when we exchange. So if you were to be running their leader skill, which is absolutely terrible being Universe 6, but anyways, you can rock the two of those together as a combo. So in terms of 6 links, we have the AGL Kale when she is transformed into, I guess, straight Super Saiyan 2. Eventually when she gets her Easy A, that could be a tandem that you want to test out there. In our 5 linking partners, we have the AGL Kale in sort of her berserk form, I guess we'll call it. The STR Kefla when she is both Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. You'll see her mentioned in the team builds. I feel like even as a 6th option as a team, she's going to be pretty handy to bring. And then we've also got the TEQ Kale and Caulifla. So a unit that we are very much expecting to Easy A during the celebration. So if they're good, they could be a pretty good option to run alongside this Kale or Caulifla. Then we move into our 4 linking partners. So we've got the STR Evolution Boy Vegeta. Handy to have a 220% leader skill there, Universal Survival Saga. STR Kefla in base. The AGL Gogeta, again, the Kale and Caulifla fall under that leader skill. TEQ UI, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then also the TEQ Vegito. Continuing with 4 links, because as I said, pretty good link set that the girls do have here. We've got the TEQ Caulifla, the TEQ Gods, Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the Physical Blue Goku and Vegeta, the Goku aspect of the INT Goku and Frieza, and then also the Physical Super Saiyan Trio. 3 links, we've got the Physical Super Saiyan 4s, AGL Jiren, the INT aspect of the Goku Frieza, the new Blue Kaioken Goku, the new Easy Aid Blue Goku, and also, Super Easy Aid, and then we've also got the physical Golden Frieza and 17, so I thought they're worth mentioning because, again, another unit that doesn't have any requirements there. But from there, we jump into our team builds. So, as I mentioned before, the girls, they do lead the Reps of Universe 6 category. It is a pretty grim leader skill, to be honest, for a carnival, but we deal with what we've got. So for this one, we've got the Kale and Caulifla as our leader. We've got INT Hit. I've gone with the INT Vados. You could easily exchange her out for maybe the STR Kale. Got the TEQ Caulifla, STR Kefla, and then Vegeta. So for this one, it could go either way. I think probably running a Kale and Caulifla on each rotation would be a good start. Then on one of those rotations, you could run Hit on the other one, depending on the enemy. If you're going up against Pure Saiyan or someone like that, like you go TEQ Caulifla and then have the guaranteed dodge. But otherwise, I'd use her as a floater and run the STR Kefla on rotation. We'd float in Vados because she is really good with her support. She is just a reliant on dodge unit, so as I said, you could easily exchange her out, and then we'd definitely be floating Vegeta as well. So that would be my Universe 6 team. Then, sort of a different take, you could obviously run a few of those Universe 6 units on this team under INT Hit's leader skill. But accelerated battle's a great lead, so Hit's going to be pretty handy in that regard. So we've got INT Hit, the physical Kale and Caulifla, we've got the physical Super Saiyan 4s, the AGL Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku, who does provide the damage reduction support to the girls, so that's awesome. We've also got the TEQ Goku that goes into Vegito, and the INT Goku Freezer. So with this one, what I'll be doing is running rotation. Obviously, the physical Super Saiyan 4s with the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be a lock. And then the other rotation, I would start with one of your hits with the girls, and then when we are able to exchange into the Goku aspect of the Freezer and Goku, I'd then bring them on rotation to then run with the Kale and Caulifla. So that would leave us to float both of the hits as well as the TEQ Vegito unit. So very handy leader skill, as I said, and just the luxury of being able to float someone like TEQ Vegito is just super insane. So another team that will be really valuable. And another one on top of that is the AGL Gogeta team. So in this one, I have brought TEQ Vegito. On the next one, you'll see I only bring TEQ Vegito. But we've got AGL Gogeta as our lead. We've got the physical Super Saiyan girls, the TEQ Gods, Grade 8 Vegeta, TEQ Vegito again, and then the STR Kefla. So for this one, I'd be going the TEQ Gods with the physical Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kale. As we saw before, they do share 4 links, which is really good. Then on the other rotation, I'd be going with TEQ Grade 8 Vegeta with the TEQ Vegito unit. So the reason I'd go with Vegeta on rotation rather than the Gogetas is because then you won't run into any issues in terms of links. So that would leave you to float both of your AGL Gogeta, your lead and your friend, and then also STR Kefla. And I've brought STR Kefla here just as a floating option to help get some extra links active for the girls. I imagine if you've got the Gods in slot 1, you go into Kale for the physical girls, got Kefla next to her, like she's gonna be able to put out really insane damage. So I think that should be a pretty effective team as well. On the other side, we've got TEQ Vegito, so I didn't bring Gogeta here. Remember, these can always be changed up based on the events that you're taking on, but we've got Vegito as our lead, the physical girls, the TEQ Gods again. I think the TEQ Gods are going to be a really good combo to run with the girls there. We've got STR Beast, the TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and the Path to Power Kid Goku. So for this one, as I just mentioned, it'd be Gods with the girls, and probably one of your Vegitos with Beast. So that's going to leave you to float the friend Vegito. You can always exchange to avoid link issues there. We've got Gotenks floating with the damage reduction, the orb changing. He's still really good. And then also the Path to Power Kid Goku floating. And the reason I quite like the Path to Power Kid Goku floating is he's got that orb changing, he's got the damage reduction support. And damage reduction support on a team like this, where we've got a lot of units that do have damage reduction, is going to be really impactful. So again, another really good team that you could test out. And then we've got the final team for the video here, and it is the STR Cell. So maybe a team that not as many people will have access to because, yeah, probably not that many people summoned for Cell here. But we've got STR Cell, the physical girls, INT Hit, the TEQ Cell, INT Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then also the STR Kefla again. So this team's going to operate a little bit like the one before with Kefla, where she's going to be floating to provide links. But it'd be INT Hit with the physical girls, one of your STR cells, the one that does revive, ideally, on rotation with the TEQ Cell. TEQ Transforming Cell is still really good with his ability to orb change, do really good damage. He's got the healing, and they link up well. We'll have 2 domains to pop from the friend and our own STR Cell, and then with like the final units just in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who has the damage reduction, can get that, gives off that support. Honestly, I find myself using him on teams as a floater all the time. So, but you could easily exchange him out for another tournament participants unit like a UI Goku if you wanted another revive or something along those lines. But there you go, guys. Those are the team builds. If I'm looking back at it, obviously TEQ Vegito, AGL Gogeta, there's a million changes that you can make to these teams based on your events, so always going to be really effective to run either of those. As I said, the INT Hit team is super powerful, and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does give the damage reduction support to the Kale and CAULIFLA, so you could easily change this team up to have him floating to provide that. And then, yeah, Reps of Univix verse 6 is pretty tough at the moment. But let me know which of the teams is your favourite down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.